Hello and welcome to Wolfman Gaming. This is my Metro Exodus, the Two Kernels DLC. It's just a scratch, trophy, achievement, walkthrough, and this is mission. Technically it's mission 3 or level 3. It's mission 2 basically. And I have decided to dub this Uprising. And here at the beginning of this level, you get two weapons. You get the Kalash and you get the A-shot. And you are free to spec these out with whichever upgrades you want to. And go whichever floats your boat. We are gonna kill very few enemies in this level. We are basically gonna focus on camping. What's the word I was looking for? Because this mission is really easy. It's the shortest one out of the three. You can see this video is just around 9 minutes long. Here comes Petrovich. This is the guy that the duty and conscience trophy revolved around. But on the station where they live, there has been an uprising. I am not gonna get into too much detail about what has happened, but people are pissed and we are here to quench the fires of rebellion. And it was towards the end of this mission. I talked about in the first video that I started playing this game on Ranger Hardcore without noticing. It was towards the end of this level I started feeling that something wasn't right at all, because when I took enemy fire, it hit hard. But we are gonna go through a few sequences of combat. And these are timed events. There is, as far as I know, no way to speed them up. But the trigger for us to being able to move on is rockets. So we're gonna sit around here. I'm gonna move up to this barricade because I wanna see what's going on. And we're gonna wait for those rockets. They will shoot down the barricade and we will be able to move on. Don't move too fast down this staircase, because if you run, this can also happen in the main game, which I think is really stupid. But if you run fast, pressing down L3, you will run out of the first platform and you will actually, this happened to me on my first playthrough of this expansion, you will take fall damage when you land. And when you're playing this on normal difficulty, it doesn't pose that much of a threat or that much of a problem, but it's unnecessary damage. So just avoid that if you can. And here we're gonna go into a little bit of combat. I like to move up to this big of stack of concrete blocks. There are gonna be a few enemies that roll up on us. I recommend using the Kalashnikov. You can use also the A-shot if you prefer that, but I think the Kalash is just better for range. And don't be stingy with your bullets, because there are ammo caches literally everywhere in this level. And I found actually throughout this entire DLC, even playing on Ranger Hardcore, ammo was never a problem. Even on Ranger Hardcore, when I went into the last fight on the last level, which I will show you in mission 3 or in video 3, I had like 1,000 gasoline for my flamethrower. So never be stingy with your bullets. Now we want to move up to this bunker and pick up a detonator, and things are gonna get a little bit graphic. Brace yourself, son. We're in for a ride as soon as we're able to pry this out of this guy's dead hands. So we blow up a bomb that takes out most of the rebels. Not very pleasant. But joking aside, this is the backside of war. Actually, thinking about it now, maybe I should have trimmed out this cutscene. Well, it's rather short, so what are you gonna do? But either way, that tunnel or entry point is now destroyed. Very much. And we can move on as soon as Slava gets his bearings once again. And I think I talked about this in the first episode. This is about Miller and Klebnikov. And Miller is a non-playable character. You will only see him in the cutscenes of this game. It shows what he's up to in Novosibirsk while Artyom is going out for the cure for Anna's disease. And here are 4 enemies. 2 of them jump out of the train cart and I get a little bit sloppy here. The easiest way to take out these guys is to just go into closer aiming and go out of it. Because when you go into closer aiming, when you pull the crosshair up to your face, you saw I took a little bit of damage. The aim assist is usually very helpful. It will help you lock onto enemies and you can take them out rather quickly. And now this is another timed fight. We are once again waiting for them to fire rockets so we will move on. What I did, I wasn't quite sure if it is a timed event or not, but what I did on both my first playthrough and my recording run was I moved back a little bit. You don't have to take active part in the combat, but I moved back here because I thought maybe it triggers if you're lower down. Oh, it wasn't triggered by rockets, my bad. Either way, after a little while, this guy tells you that we have to move back and he will open up the train door for you. And now we are going into the last fight of this level. So what we do here, since we have lots of little friends, we're gonna move in behind this pillar and sit down, crouch. And now you have basically beaten this mission. Because since you have comrades with you and enemies are on an infinite spawn, this is also a timed battle. We are just waiting here for the rockets to come and blast open the door. So there is nothing you really have to do here. You can take active part in this fight if you want to, but there is no reason to do so. It is just an unnecessary risk. Because no enemies will break through because you have a complete patrol of your friends trying to take them on, so they will block anything from getting to you. And I know that this works 100% on normal because I did the very same on Ranger Hardcore and it worked beautifully. And there came the rockets. You'll go into a cutscene and that is the end of this episode. So I want to thank you very much for watching and I will see you again in my next video. So until next time, this is the Wolfman signing off.